Hi, and welcome back to Miss Rain. I'm so excited to be in your ears today. Quick question. Do you ever feel guilty for saying no? Guilty for resting? Guilty for wanting something just for you? Maybe it's as simple as taking a nap, going for a walk alone, or investing in something that excites you. And the moment you do, a whisper shows up. You shouldn't. You're being selfish. Here is the truth. That guilt isn't yours. It was given to you. And today we're going to talk about how to finally let it go so you can live from self trust, not from fear. Take a breath with me in and out. Let's go. Let's start at the very beginning, the roots of this guilt. Conditioning starts early, from the time we're little girls. We're praised for being good, helpful, and selfless. And this shows up in so many roles. As daughters, we're told a good girl helps her parents, listens, never talks back. As partners, we're told a good woman or a good wife never complains, never makes waves. And as mothers, society praises the woman who gives up everything, who sacrifices endlessly without asking for anything in return. Do you notice the pattern? The good girl label always comes with a ghost, self erasure. And what happens is that across families, workplaces, and relationships, women are trained to associate worth with sacrifice. Over time, guilt becomes automatic. Anytime you put yourself first, it feels wrong, like you're breaking some invisible rule. And that invisible rule sounds like don't take up space, don't need too much, don't want too loudly. But here is their frame we're stepping into today. You can be loving and have boundaries. You can be generous and still choose yourself. Those are not opposites. Now, let's zoom out and look at how this plays out in different parts of the world. And just to pause here for a second, I want to be clear. I'm not saying this is true for every single culture, family, or woman. These are broad patterns I've observed and researched, and they may or may not resonate with your specific experience. With that said, guilt really does show up everywhere, just in slightly different outfits. In Western cultures, hustle culture glorifies productivity. Rest feels like laziness. The moment you pause, guilt creeps in. In Eastern cultures, family duty and honor often come first. Setting boundaries with relatives can feel like betrayal, like you're letting the family down, literally. In religious and traditional settings, women are often described as natural caretakers. And if they step outside that role, if they don't serve first, guilt quickly follows. So, while the details look different, the common thread is this: guilt keeps women small, no matter the geography. And still, so many women are quietly rewriting this story. The daughter who loves her parents and also protects her mental health. The partner who nurtures the relationship and also names her needs. The mother who models rest so her kids grow up knowing they're allowed to rest too. Okay, so we've seen where it comes from. Now let's look at what the science actually says. There is a real biological response behind this. Sometimes it even feels like a kind of survivor's guilt of self prioritization. The sense that by putting yourself first, you're abandoning or disappointing others. I'm using that term metaphorically here, but the emotional weight is very real. Brain scans show that when women say no, the amygdala, the fear center, lights up. That's right, your brain reacts as if you're in actual danger. That racing heart, that stomach twist, the tension in your chest, it's real. Over time, this wiring contributes to chronic stress, burnout, and even lowers your immune response. It's not just emotional, it's physical. The empowering part, neuroplasticity. With repetition, your nervous system learns that self permission is safe. Over time, you can pair new thoughts. For example, I'm allowed to have needs with calm breaths and tiny boundary rips. The signal shifts from danger to I'm okay. This is how we move from automatic guilt to grounded choice. So, if you've ever wondered why does such a small no feel so big in my body, this is why. You're not dramatic, you're human, and you can retrain this. All right, let's pause here. I want to give you some space to reflect because awareness is the first step in breaking free. When was the last time you felt guilty for putting yourself first? And what was the situation? Whose voice do you hear when the guilt shows up? Parents, partner, boss, culture, faith community? If saying no could make you more loving, more present, and more powerful, what would you give yourself permission to do this week? If you're journaling, you can hit pause and come back. If you're walking or driving, just let your answers float up without judgment. So, how do we actually start shifting this? I want to give you a simple step by step guide you can begin practicing today. Step number one, name the guilt. Catch it in real time. This is guilt. This is not truth. Naming it puts you back in the driver's seat. Step number two, trace the source. Ask yourself, is this belief really mine or did I inherit it? If it's inherited, thank it for trying to keep you safe and choose differently. Step number three, flip the script. Replace I'm selfish with I'm allowed to have needs. Replace they'll be mad with healthy relationships survive boundaries. Step number four, micro actions, tiny rips. Say no to one non urgent request this week. Block 30 minutes of rest on your calendar and protect it. Leave work on time. Once, please. Buy yourself the small thing you've been talking yourself out of. Tiny rips teach your body I set boundaries and I'm safe. Step number five, celebrate the shift. Anchor every win, journal one line, smile, or say out loud, this is growth. Celebration signals your brain to repeat the behavior. And here is a little bonus. I feel very generous today. These are some gentle boundary scripts you can borrow today. I can't do that, but here is what I can do. That doesn't work for me. Thanks for understanding. I need to think about it and will get back to you. I'm not available for that, but I hope it goes well. And here is a little tip, just use a calm, steady tone because boundaries don't require essays, just clarity. And here is where I want to leave you, love. Guilt has kept too many women small for too long, maybe a lot of our ancestors. But you don't have to carry it anymore. Your worth was never tied to how much you sacrifice, it's tied to who you are. If this episode lit something up in you, share it with a woman who needs this reminder today. Follow Miss Rain for more conversations like this because your journey to reclaiming your identity is just getting started. Until next time, stay graceful, stay powerful, and always wear your crown.